What is going on, guys? Blazing Tech here. Today we've got a pretty cool video. I'm going to be unboxing this, the Canon Rebel EOS T6. Now I know I unboxed the T5 just a couple weeks ago when my dad went ahead and traded up and got this guy right here. So I'm going to be doing a review of this and just a quick unboxing and first impressions of build quality of this at this moment in time. But stay tuned for a full review of this. This guy right here is probably a camera that a lot of people are thinking about jumping into if you're just getting into photography. And I'll go ahead and review it, and I'll go into it with an open mind because, as you guys know, I shoot with an A6000. So we're gonna go ahead and do a quick unboxing of this guy, and I'll kind of talk about this camera and what I know about it. So this is the T6, and it is not the T6i. Here you are, you've just got some instructions and all this paperwork right here. I don't really need this, so I'm just going to keep it all on the side because I'm going to keep all the packaging in here so if I decide to sell it in the future, and then I have it all here and it looks really nice. The T6i stands for intelligence, I believe, and that would be like a touch screen and an articulating screen, so the screen would come out. So if the camera was right like this and the lens was facing towards you, the camera would be able to tilt out like this and you'd be able to see yourself for vlogging, which is kind of cool. Inside the box here, you've got the strap. You've got the kit lens, which is an 18 to 55 f3.5 to 5.6, which is a basic kit lens. And you've got a USB cable right here, so this is for plugging your camera into a computer for firmware updates or things like that. You've got the battery charger right here, which is really cool. I know Sony doesn't give one of these, you have to buy one separately. So this is actually really cool. I'm gonna need this, but I'm gonna put the plastic back in here. And then also I've got the battery right here. And I believe I'm gonna have to go ahead and charge this up. And take note that I'm keeping all these little pieces and all the plastic nice and carefully, because in the camera world, if you're looking to resell it, you're gonna take a pretty big hit. But if you've got all the original equipment and stuff like that, that just goes a little ways in showing that you guys took care of your camera. So this goes in here like so. And then you can go ahead and plug this into the wall. So here is the main attraction of the show, the actual camera in bubble wrap. So I'll take this off, and I want to see if this feels any different from the T5 that I unboxed. I wasn't a fan of how the body felt. And to me, it feels the same. The plastic just irritates my skin just a little bit, but I'm just gonna have to grin and bear it. The size of this camera is actually really good. It's the same size as the T5, I believe, but the button layout seems a little bit different. They might have moved a couple things. It feels a little more comfortable to me, actually. So I wouldn't go as far to say as that Canon changed the shape of this camera from the T5. So the T6 most likely is a little bit of a different body. This camera is really cool. It feels pretty good. So you want to keep this guy right here like this. Then you're gonna go ahead and open up the lens like this. You want to keep all this. I'm gonna reiterate that. So always when you're taking your lens, or any lens, if you're swapping lenses or you're exposing your mirror and your sensor, you want to do it really fast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this open a little bit like this, and leave this open a little bit like this. So I'm going to pop the lens off first, then pop the sensor off, then line it up right there, just like that. And then you want to get your covers like this, and just keep them like this, and keep this stuff all together. This is the stuff you're really gonna need. Obviously the camera, your lens cover and your sensor cover, your strap, and your battery. But here is the camera, guys. It's really big. Coming from a mirrorless, this just seems really big and clunky. This guy will shoot 1080 at, I believe, 60 frames per second or 30. I think the T5 only went up to 30 frames per second. And then this will also shoot burst at 3 frames per second. Burst. But yeah, it should be good. This is an 18 megapixel CMOS sensor. So I'm gonna give this guy a whirl and we will get back to you in a couple days. But this is just a really quick unboxing video, and just to get my subscribers and any new viewers just knowing what I have in store for the future. Like I said, I'm gonna compare this to the A6000. This guy plus the actual zoom lens will come in at right at $550, so that's pretty affordable, and I'm gonna do an intensive review of it and tell you guys whether I think it's a good investment for a beginning camera or if you should wait a little more and invest a little more money and get something different, i.e. the A6000 like I preach. So thanks for watching, guys. Blazing Tech, and we'll catch you on the next one.